G'day. Me and this hideous-looking mean girl to my right would just like to remind you that it's the day of mourning coming up in a few days. In fact, it's this coming Thursday, the 22nd of January. Now, this is a new type of government that Australia should expect. Not only will I tell you what you can say, but I'm also in charge of telling you when you can mourn. But of course, the average Australian has already cottoned on to my bullshit and is basically just going to ignore everything that I say. Now, a few days ago, I got a tap on the shoulder from Klaus Schwab, who's close friends with the World Economic Forum rooting Karen, Julie, Inman, and Klaus said to me, "You leftover G-stain from the Love Boat. This Bondi shooting has given your far-left communist Labor government a golden opportunity to silence free speech in Australia once and for all. And at the same time, you can even wrap up some gun control measures, the likes that have never been seen since Port Arthur." And it's pretty obvious that anyone with half a brain knows that the Port Arthur narrative has more holes in it than Alan Joyce's skid-marked undies after a Mardi Gras parade. And everything appears to be going well until the average Australians woke up and realised what a danger to society and an absolute weasel little commie prick that I actually am. So today I announce, with the help of Skeletor, that I'm actually breaking up this legislation into two parts. And this has nothing to do with the internal polling that my staff did in those goat rooting sectors of Western Sydney. So the first bill will be about silencing Australians and putting a shock in your trap when you want to say anything that I don't want to hear from you. And the other bill will be taking guns from farmers and long-standing law-abiding gun owners, while at the same time importing ISIS brides and goat rooters by the tens of thousands. So basically the only way out of this communist utopia that I've created is for the average hard-working Australian with any common sense is to vote for One Nation and kick my pathetic Marxist, socialist and communist arse into the nearest sewerage drain where it belongs. Over to you, Skeletor.
Thanks, PM. Well, next week is an important week for the Parliament. It's an important week for the Senate.
Oh, that's enough out of you, prune face. The press gallery are going to start vomiting if they have to stare at your head for another second. And nobody wants to be lectured to by a mean and nasty bully who fabricates stories about violence against women just to get votes.
Oh, mate, don't say that.
I've been travelling in the car.
Born free.
Это не блеф.
Bruce Springsteen! Bruce Springsteen!
Don't you dare say that.
Peter Dutton!